Okay, it's finally 40 degrees, so I'm gonna get up. And it's about 7:15, and I'll tell you all about it later. This is where I spent the night. Not exactly a campsite, but it's a nice little section off trail. It might be listed as a campsite, I'm not sure. But wasn't a very good site. Windy, cold. But it's like that everywhere, so it doesn't matter. Howdy ho! I just finished lunch with these 3 hikers I know, and now we're headed on. Or they're ahead of me, but we're going to the next water stop, which is 8 miles away, to fill up on water, and then another, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles to camp to sleep for the night. So let me tell you about last night, because it wasn't good, and I'm sure you want to hear all the non-good stuff too. You know, I hiked late because I was trying to find a camping spot that had didn't have as much wind, because it was windy and cold by the time I finished hiking, and all the camping spots were exposed to the wind. So I was worried that I wouldn't be able to stay warm, so I just kept hiking, trying to find something warmer. And eventually it got to the point where I knew I just had to set up camp because it was getting late and I couldn't find anything. So I found a little campsite, a one-man, just on the trail, by the side of the trail, and set up my tent there. And I knew I wasn't going to sleep because it was so windy that my tent felt like it was going to take off. The stakes were, I put the 3 stakes in to hold the tent to the earth, and the fourth stake was positioned right over just a big sand pile, so there was nothing to grip the stake with. So I knew I was going to be in trouble. So I found some big rocks, put on the stakes, and that worked for a while. But sometime in the middle of the night, about 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., I forget, but one of the stakes gave way and the tent came down. So I had to go out, fix that a couple times, and I had to keep adjusting my hiking pole, which is what it's used to hold the tent up, because the wind was so violent that it kept readjusting. I mean, the hiking pole would, it's adjustable, but it would shrink, and then I'd have to go and pull it back up to hold the tent up. So basically I got no sleep last night, and it was 30 degrees and windy, and I mean, I stayed warm until about 4 or 5 o'clock, when I knew that the sun would be coming up soon, and I think I finally fell asleep around 5, just till off and on between 5 and 7, while the temperature went from 30 to 40 degrees, something like that. So I got a couple hours sleep then. But anyway, that was no fun, and hopefully it won't be like that tonight. But I've got enough clothes to keep me warm. It's just that the wind was ripping my tent around. I just couldn't keep it. You know, I'm not very, when it comes to the great tent pitchers in the world, I'm not one of them. So even on a nice mild day, my tent is kind of wobbly, and so I need to up my game on that. But anyway, just finished lunch, and I'm gonna go find some more water, and then go find a bed. Oh, that's different. I'm not sure what that is. That's for cattle grazing. It's really different than the rest of the stuff. That's what I gotta look forward to. Rocky Trail. I don't know if he's looking for me or what. Don't need him yet. Thanks for watching though, fella, whoever you are up there. I believe that is Sammy the snake up there, blocking my way. He's a slow mover, but he owns this area, not me, so I think I'll just let him do what he wants. I'm not a snake recognizer. He's not a rattler. That's good. But I'm gonna let him pass. He's making time. My friends are coming up behind me in a second. So anyway, we're about 2 miles from camp, going downhill, so it's pretty easy, so no hurry. I'll let this guy do what he needs to do.